mama, she raised a good one. I'm a smooth criminal from the south. Don't overlook them, I was raised on them truck trails. Truck been filled with gun shells. Did blood on the tailgate, didn't get caught, so who cares? Blame it all on my roots, that I showed up in boots with this old ragged guitar, a bunch of badass tunes, square bodies, firearms and pit bulls, dirt road, bonfires and tattoos. We keep it real.
How's everybody doing out there in the internet universe? Thank you for tuning in tonight. We have got one particular case that we want to go over and talk about tonight. I have a friend of mine named Amy Hall, and you guys might remember the Crumb Together cookie store incident. Before we get into it though, let me know if we got 5x5. We're testing out some new audio equipment here. Messing with the DJI Mic 2. There is a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. If you think you want to add a wireless mic to your life. I do have to say, if you click the link and you arm yourself with the DJI mic from the link below, I am affiliated with Amazon, so I will get a little chip from that. That being said, thank you all for joining in. Can you hear me just fine? Well, I'm going to assume you can. I have audio levels here, so let's get right on into it. Okay, we got it up on the screen now. This is the Crumb Together cookie store incident as seen on Audit's channel on YouTube. Go check them out. I've zoomed ahead a little bit here. We're at 4:14. And we're going to start right here. This is before everything got heated. So far, Amy has just wanted to talk about the information on the papers in her hands. So there's no reason for anybody to be really upset until this moment.
Trespassing. When I ask you to leave and you don't leave, you're now trespassing.
That's not what trespassing
Yes, it is.
All right. So as I understand it, and as Amy and Ricky told me they understood it, in Oregon, trespassing is like a secondary thing. You can't just be trying to conduct business and then somebody calls you trespassing. Like, there has to be a crime. That's been my understanding, and as they told me. And so we're here to discuss it tonight. The store owner has decided to treat this public accommodation, her cookie store, like her private residence, and she's about to get really too close.
Don't
Please,
touch her.
The worst thing you could do is put your hands on me right now. The absolute worst fucking thing you can do is put your hands on me.
Yeah.
I gotta hand it to her though. She put her hands out to her side and just kind of try to give her a chest bump, right? She didn't put her hands on her. But the store owner immediately treated this like it was her living room.
Don't fucking touch her.
Get out right now.
Brought a deadly weapon. No one else is armed with anything more than information and wanting to have a discussion.
The right to use reasonable force once I've asked you to leave and you don't leave. Get out right now.
So I support Amy here. It's my understanding that this woman has just threatened them on, with no lawful reason to with this bat.
I fucking dare you. Get the fuck out.
See, they want you to think that Amy's a monster. They want you to think that this 46-year-old woman woke up, drove to the bakery, and decided to catch a felony case for a cookie. It's a lie. Patriots and truth seekers, I'm Mr. Accountability, and tonight we're here breaking open the cage of political prisoner Amy Hall. We're going to talk about this case. But we have to get the right context. November 20, 21, peak hysteria. Amy Hall and Ricky Conlon aren't criminals. They're educators. They travel. They audit. You know, they're testing the boundaries of our rights so you don't have to. Amy entered Crumb Together in Eugene with a specific legal thesis. 2 points. A bakery is a public accommodation under the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and you cannot discriminate arbitrarily. 2, determining who is healthy enough to enter a medical determination, and a baker is not a doctor. Therefore, by enforcing a mask mandate, the baker is practicing medicine without a license.
Get up! Ah! Hey, get the fuck out of here!
So Amy goes in for a non-dramatic dialogue. She went in to say, hey, do you have a license to diagnose me? And what did she get? She gets a baseball bat. She didn't get a debate. She got no comment and then some unwanted contact. She got a baseball bat. This isn't right. She got a bat. Let's roll the tape, everybody. Watch close.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Get the fuck out of here! Assault, that's insane. Fuck you, man! Stop that!
Somebody call the police on this lady.
So I guess I do notice by my eyes and ears that Amy is sort of being a little taunting now, defending herself, and the other lady is sort of screaming that they leave.
Fuck you! Ah!
Amy.
Ah! Ah! God damn it! What the fuck out! Ah! Ah! Get the fuck out! Put your fucking hands on me.
You don't get to fucking assault people and run a business. Yeah, we'll be calling the cops on you, don't worry.
You're my fucking bat.
Fuck off.
Should have gave her the bat, man. They ended up pressing burglary charges after this. So look at that. Is Amy attacking though? No, Amy is she breaking any merchandise? Is she committing any crimes? Amy is standing there and the owner introduces the weapon. Legally, I think that's the pivot point. Up until that second, this is at worst, it's maybe trespassing dispute. But once Deirdre Sturpey introduces a lethal weapon into a non-lethal confrontation, she becomes the aggressor. But the media said Amy brutalized her. This is what the jury likely seen in this video.
Get out!
You know? They were walking into this cookie store and they have information in their hands. Anyways, here's a shot of a bee I took on a flower near my house. Just wanted to share that with you guys a little bit. Amy engaged in a disarmament maneuver. She grabs a bat. She didn't hit her with it. She wrestles for control. This is textbook self-defense. If someone pulls a knife or a club, you neutralize the threat. Am I right? Who else would have done the same thing? But an organized neutralizing a threat while being an anti-masker gets you assault 3, burglary 1, and a sentence of 46 months. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. Also, I'd sure like to hear what you guys think about this new microphone setup. It's a lot better than the old wired system. I like this DJI wireless lapel mic. It's working super duper. Just check her out. We got Mandatory Freedom over on Facebook. I love that shirt she's got on. Let's watch some of her reels. She was, I met her when she wasn't on YouTube yet. She's only got like 8 videos over there, so.
Well, 2 people.
Yeah, when I met her, she was doing like reels.
The militia is not left to the state but to the citizen. However, should the state choose to arm its citizen militia, it is free to do so, bearing in mind that the Constitution is not a document limiting the citizen, but rather limiting the power of government. But should the state fail to arm its citizen militia, the right of the people to keep and bear arms becomes the source of the guarantee that the state will not be found defenseless in the presence of a threat to its security. It makes no sense whatsoever to look to the Constitution of the United States.
Let me find some more of her personal content. It's Tracking Treason over on YouTube, so if you want to go check her out, she was the one going around Oregon tracking treason. So she goes in for a conversation and a discussion. She ends up getting 46 months in Coffee Creek detention facility. Now let me tell you guys, this detention facility is known for some pretty harsh stuff. They are known for having retaliation on some of the women in there and like assaulting them in horrible ways. There's they had an advocacy group that called for the closing of Coffee Creek, overhauling Oregon Department of Corrections. You guys got to check it out. They did have some pretty harsh allegations about what they were doing to the women in this facility. Pretty sad. I don't think that anybody deserves that. Do you? Even the criminals, if you want to say it that way. The Oregon Justice Resource Center concluded that the state's response, including an advisory panel Governor Tina Kotek created to address the Coffee Creek conditions, is woefully inadequate and falls short of the state's needs. So, yeah, they can't even get it right in the facilities where they're holding people. Well, this is the case I wanted to look at tonight. I brought the information for you guys. It's in the description. If you want to contact her by snail mail. Of course, it's the Thanksgiving holiday season, and I always like to bring attention to some of our activist friends that are being imprisoned and don't get enough attention or fan mail. I'd sure appreciate you reaching out to them. She's in the Coffee Creek facility. Pretty sure I put her information in the description for y'all to reach out to her. I'm sure she would appreciate that. She tells me that she feels like she was abandoned and forgotten as soon as she was jailed. And that's sad. You go out there and you give up sacrifice your freedom, and then you just feel like you're completely abandoned. I know when I was in there in jail, they had me feeling like dehumanized for the first time in my life. Here we got Amy Burley Hall, ID number 13426156. You can write her if you include that number behind her name at the Coffee Creek Correctional Facility, 24499 Southwest Grams Ferry Road, Suite U, Wilsonville, Oregon 97070. You can find out more information about her holding facility here at this link. Mail her with email on Telmate, and you can put some money on our books at JPay. So I'll make sure all these links are in the description.
Here I am, going into Safeway. Well, they just came out without a mask on. It does say masks required, however. Hi.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course, yeah.
Do you guys face negative consequences in this store if you don't wear your masks?
No, unfortunately, we don't have any to give out, and so there's nothing we can do if people don't bring a mask.
Okay. What about you personally?
What do you mean?
Like if you don't want to wear a mask to work, do you face negative consequences?
Are you filming me right now?
Yes.
Are you gonna ask?
Oh my gosh. She didn't want to be held to the video, though. I could understand that. Couldn't you guys? Like maybe she wanted to chat, but you don't want to necessarily chat on a live stream or, in front of a lens. Maybe off. She's got her name tag right there. Maybe anonymously or something, or off the record.
My permission for posting this on a website?
I don't really need to ask permission, but if you don't want, I won't.
I would appreciate it.
Sure.
Sorry.
I just really want to know if you guys if you face negative consequences, like the risk of getting fired or something.
If this is off the record and you agree not to film it,
I agree not to film it.
then yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she agreed not to film her. I guess I'm going to agree to not watch it then. Seems only right.
Is anybody going to explain to me why I'm being arrested? Not her?
Yeah, all her stuff will go there.
Also, we're flagged down by some of the protesters related to the courthouse. They've just been in a physical altercation with the Crumble Cookies staff, potentially. If we can get another unit to respond.
We're all just in the courthouse, so you're probably not happy to see us.
No, it's fine. That's the nature of the job. Don't worry about it. I totally get it. So
That's all.
No.
Shouldn't deny us access into a public building without a mask on. So we've been fighting this for 2 years now,
I overheard you guys are from like different areas, though.
Yeah,
I
we
saw.
live in Portland.
Yeah, we're actually in...
Oh, you're in Portland. Okay.
Yeah, but we travel to all different counties to find out why these sheriffs aren't doing their duties
Right.
and protecting
Say what?
people so stuff like this doesn't happen,
Yeah. Hi, so you know who else got dispatched? This is Jen, and it's the same people that she just got into an altercation with at Muni Court. Are you sure we want her responding? Well, so if you come down 10th, you'll come to where the suspicious device is. You'll see my car, but we got flagged down by the two people at Muni Court that caused the stuff. Okay. So they just got in a thing at Crumble Cookie, and they...
So here's the thing, right? I really don't understand. Amy was taken to trial, and they denied her a lawyer. They said she was, like, unfit for counsel or something like that. And while Amy was given 4 years and found guilty of a felony, Ricky was there with her, and he had the bat. So he got misdemeanor conviction, from what I understand. And I just don't understand it, because it seems like Amy didn't really commit a burglary. I don't know, but either way, they're together. The crime happened, and that's what happens if somebody commits a crime while you're with them. You end up being like a co-defendant with that person. I'll smell a rat, though. In this case, they gave her 46 months. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely out of your mind? Oh my God. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the only show left in America that isn't terrified of the HR department. I'm Mr. Accountability, and my blood pressure is currently sitting at a cool 180 over 110. I have just witnessed the death of justice in the state of Oregon. Take a breath, okay? They want us to be mad, though. I know I feel mad. It was a hit job. Listen to me, folks. Imagine this. You walk into a bakery. You want to cook a discussion with the owner about mask mandates. Maybe you want to ask a question. And because you don't have a piece of paper strapped to your face, the owner, the person who is supposed to be serving the public, goes to the back, grabs a little bit of slugger, and tries to take your head off. And here's the kicker. When you stop that person from cracking your skull, you go to prison. Imagine that.
have a bat. So, anyway. Yes, I mean, the protest people stole the bat from somebody at Crumble Cookie because the Crumble Cookie people tried to hit them with it.
Come on now, they didn't steal the bat, man. Oh, she called a robbery. Either way, man, if you take the weapon away from somebody and don't give it back to them, I just don't understand, man. If you have a knife and then the person that pulled the knife on you wants the knife back and you give it to them, like, you must be idiotic, I think. Don't you? There's no way anybody's going to do that. That's unreasonable.
To get help from us. Brathgy's trying to take their info down, and I'm dealing with the suspicious device. Bo is blocking the other end of the alley. So if you can come here and help us with the suspicious device and see if we can get that.
Come together.
What?
Are you investigating the
Yes,
intent?
let's, I want you to come down here and not engage. Okay, so can you get down here? And I consider sending somebody other than Jen to talk with them.
That's what I was just thinking.
And they're both going to I'm going to talk to Magnus.
Yeah.
Because we need more units.
And I think she's probably armed. I don't know though, because she probably put her gun back on.
Yeah. That's what I assumed. She's going to go to the hospital for eval. Now she's got like shoulder pain and stuff, and that was all from the altercation. I mean, look at her.
I know. Well, I saw when I walked down there, I was like, oh my god.
I can tell from that video. I can tell those are fresh injuries just from their video.
Oh,
that they were live
absolutely.
streamed, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go chat with Magnus.
Let's separate them and talk to
Yeah.
them separately.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know the best
I'm
one.
gonna
Should we get another unit?
Remember, the name of this video is How Many Times Do the Cops Admit to Retaliation? Amy counts 12. How many do you guys count?
Well, I mean, we got enough of this here.
No, you didn't. Well, you weren't out and about in the corner.
True.
Yeah. So they already got into pushing and shoving things with Jen and Dawson.
Oh.
So they're willing to try and citizens arrest us. FYI. So you guys need to hang around.
What's it on? The pipe? Customers or?
They're anti.
FYI. So they're willing to try and citizens arrest us. FYI. So you guys.
These are some of my favorite people out there fighting the fight. Amy, I loved her passion. And I just loved how Ricky was so super educated with the state laws and federal, how they connect with the federal laws, and everything's got to fall in line. And then the Constitution is the foundational document there. And he would always have his stuff in order. We'll watch some more of his videos because he had more on YouTube, I think, than Amy did. More activism type courthouse audit stuff. Letting the police know, just like she said, that we're coming and you guys are committing crimes enforcing these mandates, and we're gonna get you. You're gonna get citizen arrested. Shit like that. Similar to that. And I just love that flavor of letting the police know, you know. What do you guys think? Let me know.
Need to hang around.
What's it on? The pipe? Customers or?
They're anti-maskers, and they came in here without their mask on, and she told them to leave and try to defend herself.
It is true. They are anti-maskers. This is the nature of their activism. And what really drew me to Polyaudis's channel was that I was in Las Vegas, and I was doing the anti-mask thing, and it was killing me. I had nowhere I could shop, man. People were trying to punk me at every store in Vegas. Like, there was literally, thank goodness, only Terrible Herps. They were kind to me, and Walmart. And if it wasn't for those two places, I probably would not have survived Las Vegas and COVID. The mandates were horrible. When the second round of mandates came, my boss fired me when I told him that there's no way I was going to wear a mask. He goes, well, if you're not going to wear a mask, they'll close my business. You can't work here. You're fired. And yeah, I was rather liking that job, actually. Anyways, that's what happens when you want to stand up for what you believe in.
Against them because they're I just dealt with them at the courthouse.
That's what you call medical tyranny.
They're very aggressive, and then her and the female got into it. But ultimately, it's her business, and she has the right to do so to anyone. So,
It's really hard to know even if there's.
Okay, I am so sorry this happened. This is terrible.
Oh yeah, so that's the thing, right? The police officers are wrong in Amy's understanding, like we said before. If you're just tuning in, it's Amy and Ricky's belief that if there's no crime, then you're not trespassing in a business, because a business is defined in Black's law as a public accommodation, or it's in the federal code or something like that. Ricky knows his stuff better than I do, but and we'll watch some more of his videos too, because he lists all of these codes out and all the Title 8s and whatever you guys probably love to hear. So make sure you subscribe over at Polyaudis's channel. Ricky had a lot of information, and they were going up against these stupid laws, uninformed officers, and public officials. You know, I love their Curry County video where they went in and the sheriff in Curry County was not allowing, he wasn't enforcing mandates. So he said on a media release that he wouldn't enforce the mandates. But then when they went to his police department, there was a notice that said you had to wear a mask.
Terrible. I'm going to go deal with them. And there will likely be... I just want to... those guys were just down at the mini court protesting mass. They're always armed with pistols. And they like to make a scene. They were protesting a trespass for an anti-masker from a couple years ago. So they're very rowdy people. They're very confrontational people.
I do object. You know, Amy's one of the nicest people that I've ever had the pleasure of meeting in my life. If you're out there and you're watching, give a thumbs up, you know, for Amy. I was desperate and needy one winter, and Amy, she shot me some support, and I definitely went and got myself some warm clothes and gloves with that. And otherwise it would have been a tough winter, and I appreciated her compassion.
Actually, like, got in a physical pushing match with them at the courthouse like half hour ago.
Troublemakers.
Yes.
Excellent.
So I just want you to be aware, they're very confrontational. This will not end today. I'm not saying that they're a threat to you, but the court proceedings, it could be a mess. So I just want you to kind of prep for yourself.
Their names so that we
Absolutely.
provide a restraining order.
Absolutely.
And
Stalking
ban them
order.
from the business. That list is getting longer every day.
Yeah. I just want you to know some history about them. They could probably be dangerous, I would imagine. They carry firearms with them everywhere they go, obviously. So just, you know, keep an eye out and call SK. We're just 2 blocks down that way. All right. I'm really sorry this happened. It's not okay. It's not. So, all right, I'm going to get out of here and let you.
Yeah, but she came up and she got physical first. And look at her playing the victim now. Oh my gosh. She's not the victim. She's the one. She had the deadly weapon. She's the one that made contact. She's the one that increased all the violence. Oh my gosh. So upsetting. What do you guys think? Ricky's taken down some of his videos, I think, over the years. They might be private or something, but this is the flavor of activism he would do.
Ask them if they have to.
Excuse me. Hey, do they make you guys wear masks in that courthouse?
Yes and no. Depends on the department.
Oh.
What department are you going to?
Well,
We were just wondering if you wanted to go like observe a court, do you have to wear a mask into the courtrooms?
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Cool.
We
Thank you.
have to clean them.
Okay. That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
and they give those to you?
There's some
No,
in the upstairs hallway by the courtroom.
Oh.
What's up, Vaughn?
So they offer them so you can go into the courtroom?
Yeah.
Oh. On the judge's orders, huh? Did you know that judges don't get to make those orders? That's what we're going around trying to tell people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, we actually make videos about it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we go and we ask the sheriffs why they aren't upholding their duties and protecting our rights to be able to go in without a mask on and see how they respond to it.
That's all I wear mine.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you for tuning in. If you're just now popping in, please hit the thumbs up for Amy doing 4 years because of a misunderstanding in a cookie store that got violent. Let's check it out. This is before.
Should we hop out and finish that?
I need the windows down just a little more. It's getting hot.
What's up, Arachnid? What's up, Vacro?
Wait, what happened?
Oh, there's that Curry County video I was talking about right here. The Curry County. Watch this. So they were asking that lady if they were made to wear masks in here, and the sheriff in this county has said that he won't enforce. He went on the news or something like that. I'll try to find the link. You guys drop it in the comments if you can. You can find it.
What's up, kiddo? Please use this door. Smash some. That sheriff didn't know what to do earlier.
No, they don't either. These two would come in and they were just super confident and super informed and super sure of themselves, and it was great. We need more people doing more activism like these two.
Yes, I do get that one. Yes, thank you.
Hello, are you guys enforcing the mask policy in this county?
Enforcing. Are you recording?
Yeah.
We're recording in the courthouse.
Oh,
I'm
there
sorry.
is. It's a First Amendment protected activity.
Yeah.
Actually, right on the wall there.
Oh, that sign doesn't.
On the wall there.
Okay, well, you folks have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
She was not arguing it. She's out. Where's it show on the wall? Come on, show us, Ricky.
The judge is requiring the judge is requiring masks in these courtrooms?
They do.
Okay. Thank you. And where's the sheriff's department located?
I'm sorry?
Where's the sheriff's department located?
The sheriff's office is located on the back side of the building.
Okay.
These mask people, these mask Nazis, man, they tried to kill me. They tried to kill people with these masks. Everyone that wore the mask, they all got sick. You could just ask everyone you know.
What, can I just
No,
ask you?
we don't
I need
wear
to ask
them.
you.
You can't record in the courthouse.
Well, I really need to document what you're doing right now. You have your dirty fingers all over something you expect me to put on my mouth.
We'll refer to the ORS.
No, Amy's absolutely right. It's so ridiculous. It's so hypocritical, right? They sit there and they touch them. The box is wide open. They touch them with their hands. They want you to put it on your face. She's trying to infect them. I believe that.
I cannot reasonably believe that that's okay.
There's no way you can, right? Because if COVID's everywhere, then it's on your hands, and that's why you're wearing the mask, right? Because it's a threat to your health. And then you're gonna touch my mask with your hands.
I'm just saying, look how dirty your hands are. And you just touch that. Are you gonna put it across the counter for me to wear?
No.
You just were about.
Yeah, she was gonna slide it right through this little slit right here, and she was gonna try not to touch the counter at best, and it was probably still gonna touch. Look how little the slit is. Right? Isn't that the truth, everybody? Tell me what you think. Comment below, hit the thumbs up.
I was about to offer you the mask if you want, but if you choose to decline, that's fine.
Thank you. I do.
You get to turn the camera off in the courthouse.
This is a First Amendment.
These tyrants, they go right from one thing to the next thing. Like, who are you even to tell someone what to do with their personal property? If it's property rights and I own it, what kind of another person are you to think that you can tell me what to do with my property? I think that's a pretty despicable human being, actually. So you guys call it how you see it. I want to know. Let's talk about it.
Protected activity. We can record. And we're in the lobby.
Fine, that's fine.
Thank you. I do.
You get to turn the camera off in the courthouse.
So here's the thing, right? The Emergency Authorization Order, the Emergency Authorization Act that was signed by the president that made it a law about the masks, or the Oregon governor or whatever it was. it says specifically that you have to give the person the option to not wear the mask. And if you don't, then you're essentially practicing medicine, is the whole nature of the argument here. So the thing is, these peons, they don't know. They just know the sign on the door, what the judge told them. They don't know. They didn't read the Emergency Authorization Act like Ricky did and Amy did. And so they're unwilling to discuss it. And it's because they're just literally uneducated, right? They just won't take the information. They refuse.
We're about to.
I was about to offer you the mask if you want, but if you choose to decline, that's fine.
Thank you. I do.
Right.
Get to turn the camera off in the courthouse.
So here's the thing, right? What the discussion was about the masks and the vaccines and being forced to do things is that everything in life is consensual. If you're coming in right now, man, please hit the thumbs up for Amy. Hashtag free Amy. Yeah, but everything in this world is consensual until someone's forcing that on you. And then that's a crime, right? That's unconstitutional. And even the authority of the police, it derives from consent of the people to be ruled. Do you understand? And you guys can look it up, but I've been researched it a little bit. It goes all the way back to like these mysterious objects known as the fasces from ancient times, which is where the word fascist is derived from anyways. And anyways, if you know more than I know, I always want to learn more, so put it in the comments. We'll talk about it. Let's get everything up on the screen again. The comments are showing on the stage, so you could be a part of the show. Thank you for being here, everybody. Let's giddy up and go.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. We can record, and we're in the lobby. We're not in the courtroom.
Recording in the court office right at this moment.
If my eyes can see it, I can record it.
That's fine. Thank you.
That's how it works, guys.
That was so gross, you guys. That's what they do. They touch all over those damn things
gross.
and think I'm gonna actually put it over my face.
No, definitely not. No, thank you.
Nasty asses. We need to go talk to the sheriff. Gross ass people.
People do be like that, though. That is the truth.
She was right, though. She was just trying to offer one with her nasty ass. No, of course that's nothing.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Again, if you guys want to watch the whole video, go over and check them out over on YouTube. This is Paulie Audits. He's only got 44 public right now. We'll check them all out. Hang tight, hit the thumbs up. Let's get to it.
Received. And addresses for these guys who said you can't talk to us?
Our county council?
Yeah.
They're located in the annex across the street.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Love it. I love it. Get up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. The compounding they're doing is just amazing.
So, Amy and Ricky are pursuing a RICO case. That's always been sort of the conversation around this, right? They're going to wrap up everybody in these videos of their documentation they're going to wrap everybody up in a RICO case. And I think I might have that file somewhere, actually. They may have shared it to me once upon a time. They may have not. I can't remember, but it does exist. So let's continue watching this video.
It's almost like
Were you guys all able to hear that when he said that?
Let's hear what he said. They can't talk to him, they told him.
County Council, no one will be speaking to you right now, okay?
What did you say?
For the advice of our County Council, no one will be speaking to you right now unless you have an emergency.
That's ridiculous.
I can't even do a public records request really quick?
That's totally ridiculous.
The forms are just to your right, towards the bathrooms there. You're welcome to fill one out.
There's none out here. The slot's empty.
I'll print one out for you real quick.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, you said per the county commissions?
Council.
Oh, county council. Where are these guys located at? You got an address for them?
We heard everything else, but not
So
that
now
stuff.
an attorney is advising sheriffs not to provide public services or speak with members of the public. Hey.
Yep. So what's this called again, guys? This is like refusal of service, denial of service, something like that. Dereliction of duty. I don't remember what that's called, but you're not allowed to like lock the doors or not come to the window. This is what we expect our officials to do. So this is what they got to do, right?
Hey guys, is this just us two personally, or is it everybody? Y'all ever heard anything like that?
We won't be talking to you, and that's per our city council, our county council. Ridiculous. Let's see what's going on here. They left. We'll go to a different video. Let's see.
She has been unlawfully criminally trespassed from Market of Choice here in Eugene. And this is for not wearing a mask. Well, she was unlawfully...
Okay, so this must be like a big anti-mask protest or something in Eugene by the courthouse, I'm guessing. Let's see what else I can find. What's the rest of those videos he had? Oh, here they are. He's gonna educate.
So he's under private person's arrest for 133-225.
What's your last name?
For coercion and extortion of rights, and criminal conspiracy for coercion and extortion of rights with Officer Havey. It sounds like you don't know the laws that you're supposed to know and enforce. Hi. Just wondering if the sheriff's available.
He's not here right now. He's already gone for the day.
Okay.
Want me to-
You might be able to. Could we get his business card by chance?
Yeah, of course. The best way to get a hold of the sheriff is to email him.
Okay.
He's very responsive.
He announced that he's not enforcing the mask order here.
Well, I don't want to comment on that because everybody interprets it. You're talking about his letter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody interprets his letter differently.
Wow.
So I think
He did a great job then, didn't he?
Excuse me?
He did a great job making himself clear.
Well, I think if you read it.
Well, we read
it right before we came in.
Then it's a conversation that sounds like that you need to have with him. He's very responsive to talking to people, whether you agree with him or not.
We're just curious as to why he called it unconstitutional and yet commands his deputies to enforce it down the road at the courthouse.
Or even in this building. Weird.
Those are questions you need to ask him.
Okay. You should probably file a report
If he wrote
also.
the letter, I don't want to speak for him.
That's fine. You should probably file a report also because you know of the discriminatory conduct and it's required by your department policy. Just to let you
File a
know.
report with.
Yes, it's required by your department policy, your non-discrimination policy that you signed when you were hired. you might want to read through it and then read his letter and then report the conduct that's unconstitutional, that he claims is unconstitutional, and then commands his deputies to enforce. Have a great day.
Courthouse. Look what we have here.
Hey. So, obviously, last time the card in here, this is on the door to you guys. We just have some questions regarding the statement you guys released saying that you're not enforcing masks yet.
But we are.
Oh, obviously you are, but the sheriff put out a statement saying he wasn't.
Said that you're not.
Yeah, and I've been instructed by the sheriff that everybody wears masks down here. So if you got
That's odd. He said it was unconstitutional and he knows it. Why would he suggest mandating or requiring everybody to wear something that he knows is unconstitutional?
He said it's unconstitutional, and then he told you to enforce it.
Yes, he did.
So under your department policies,
And the commissioners told me to enforce it too.
And, okay, so under their department's policies and yours, none of you, as our employees, are supposed to follow unlawful orders.
Yeah.
That's coercion and extortion.
He's got a good point there.
You need, sir, you need to put a mask on and you gotta leave.
Oh wow, now they're gonna get hands.
You're threatening my rights.
I'm not threatening you.
This is a public space, right? A public access, public accommodation. Go ahead and record, it's fine.
Okay, we're gonna record this.
Oh, that's fine.
We are too.
Normally I don't have to. That's what I've been instructed to do.
What was the first letter of your last name?
It's Havey. H-A-E-B-E. Alan.
They're instructing them to do it.
1, 2, 3, 6, 4.
1, 2, 3, 6, 4. Cool. Okay.
Do you know what the first duties of a sheriff are?
I actually have it for you right here. That second one. Arrest and commit all persons for breaches of peace and public offense. So an unconstitutional act by a sheriff is a public offense. It's official misconduct. So you're actually required by your first duty of a sheriff to arrest your sheriff for instructing you to enforce the mask.
Oh, did you guys know that? That's what I mean about Ricky. He's just got so much information in that head of his. He's a whip, man. He really is. Let's check out some more of this. I'm loving it.
No, I want to get along here, okay?
We're not here to get along. We're here to ask some.
That was so nice of him. I want to get along here. I want to take your rights and practice medicine on you. And even though I'm not a doctor, and I want to give you some nasty masks and
questions.
We have differences, you know.
So we're your bosses. You are employed by the people, by the county, which is run.
That's right. You tell
by the people. Your oath is to uphold the Constitution.
Can we talk out here, folks?
Sure.
Oh, that was nice. They agreed to go out.
Feel I'm doing wrong.
Well, I don't feel that you're necessarily doing wrong on your own volition. I think your sheriff is doing wrong, and now that I'm giving you notice of that, you're required to act on it. So if you don't want to do wrong, you would be required to act on it according to law.
See, he's so articulate and he's being cool. Someone would say he was, I'm sure they wouldn't say, oh, he was yelling, he's driving all around Oregon trying to harass people or something like that, right? I'm sure.
Arrest 206-010. And if you don't want to act on it, then that places you in criminal liability.
Complain about my conduct or what I'm doing.
I have a complaint about your sheriff's conduct.
Go tell him.
Okay.
You know,
they are here to tell him. We're here to tell him.
But this also rests on you. You realize you're like a pillar of the community. People depend on you to stand up for their rights. And we just watched dozens of kids got run down the road with masks on. They're literally jogging with masks on.
While you guys aren't enforcing it yet.
You're not protecting these children, and they're in your community. What do you think that's doing to them? Traumatically. I mean, what do you think it's doing to their psyches as young children?
So you're under coercion, which is a felony.
No coercion.
So unlawfully use or abuse the person's position as a public servant by performing some act within or related to official duties, such as the first duty of a sheriff, arrest and commit all persons for breaches of peace and public defense. So it would include the people ordering your sheriff to put out that order. So in the OHA rule that Kate Brown is using for this mask mandate policy, she cites 431A, 433, 413, and they're all public health laws. And 413 is the Oregon Health Authority chapter of ORS. Now 431.180, which is right here, says that nothing in 431.001 to 431.550.
Okay, now let's talk about something real quick, guys. Okay, because we talk about arming up with cameras and microphones and stuff, but you know what we really need to do is we need to talk about arming the mind, right? How can we get sharper, and what can we use as a little tool to get there? If you look in the description, you'll see a link for the tool for freedom, as I call it, the Kindle. Okay, people, we need to wake up, talk about rights and the law, but the number one weapon against tyranny is a sharp mind. Stop the 15-second brain rot videos and get your kids reading real books. Black and white screens, that's ancient history. Playing with one hand tied behind your back. Here comes the Amazon Kindle Color Soft Kids Edition, the newest model. 16 gigabytes of storage, and for the first time ever, it's in color. I'm talking about the Color Soft display. This isn't the harsh tablet light that burns your retinas. This is the paper light glare-free color. Okay? Check it out. This is what the screen looks like on the Kindle. You get a 2-year worry-free guarantee with every purchase. And you can get your kids reading books instead of rotting their brain on the internet. Okay? So, if that sounds like a good way, I think it sounds like an excellent gift for the holidays. If you think so, let us know. All right? Back to the show. Let's get it on.
And 431990, or any other public health law of this state shall be construed as authorizing the Oregon Health Authority, so Chapter 413, or its representatives, or any local public health authority or its representatives, to interfere with in any manner with an individual's right to select the physician, physician's assistant, naturopathic physician, or nurse practitioner of the individual's choice or the individual's choice mode of treatment. So this is Article 1, Section 2 and 3 of the Oregon Constitution, codified into an Oregon statute law. This is the one that says, no law shall in any case whatever control the free exercise of religion and dictates of our own conscience. Now, when you signed up for your employment contract, you signed a non-discrimination policy. That's a requirement of this law right here, ORS 659A.375. That falls under contract law, under ORS Chapter 71, which is the Uniform Commercial Code.
I love how educated he is. He's showing that cop. He's got him right there looking at this information. And, you know, God bless the cop. He's sitting there. He's happy the people are out of the building. He's sort of done his job, and he's run interference for the county here. He's keeping you distracted outside. But I just love the way that Ricky keeps on telling him. He's got good information here. This is what they bring into the cookie store, right? This little folder. They just want to talk, man.
Codified into Oregon law. That requires an obligation of good faith with your contract, which is what constructs your first duty as a sheriff. That obligation of good faith is what requires you to arrest and commit all persons for breach of the peace and public defense, for violating our rights, which you signed a non-discrimination policy, claiming that you would uphold and protect. And that variation, that cannot be waived by variation or agreement.
You know, guys, it's my understanding. Good faith performance. It's my understanding that there's a meeting between the sheriff and the county council and the commissioners.
There doesn't need to be any meetings for you to perform the arrest with reasonable belief.
Well, I think I'm doing what I'm told.
Wow.
Part of the problem is everybody's doing what they're told, and that's actually not what you're told. This is what you're told. And your policy for your department, your sheriff's department, says that you're not to follow unlawful orders. So if they're telling you to do something that's wrong, you're supposed to arrest them. That's official misconduct.
Would you go up and talk to them?
Sure, yeah. And we'd love to have you guys on our team and get this all the way. There's thousands of people waiting for this to happen.
Do you have the authority to arrest people, sir?
I can feel that. I can feel it.
Yeah, I am not against you. I'm not against you.
I am very glad that you've actually taken the time to hear me out and even read these.
I will hear you out.
We've been to 12 other sheriffs.
I value that so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, officer. We need to make sure that we elevate officers like this and we say good things about them officially.
departments that are all claiming the same thing.
How are you treated?
Horribly.
Well, I won't do that.
They threatened me with arrest if I went back inside the courthouse without a mask.
That's the problem. If we had if we had official business in this courthouse and we needed to get in,
exercising our right to say no in a public accommodation such as a store, and then the police come and write us a criminal trespass ticket, we then have to go to the courthouse where you guys will then deprive our rights again and force us to wear a mask just to go defend ourselves for not wearing a mask, which is our right.
like if we had official business in here right now and we tried to get in without a mask because it's our right, what would you do if we tried to get in here without a mask? What would you do?
Okay, what would I do? I would do everything in my power to convince you to wear a mask.
And if it didn't work because it's coercion. Do you understand that?
Well,
that's coercion.
I don't.
And it's
but you would probably arrest us, would you?
Oh God, you know.
We're asking the question.
We're not trying to incriminate you, but we just want to know what
you say. Arrest. I mean, I would do anything not to.
But you would.
Would you touch us or write us a citation?
If I had to, yes.
So then you would deprive our rights, is what you're saying?
Yes.
That's what.
Because we have a right.
Yeah, he would. Here's his name, though. What's his name here? Saffer.
Public access, full and equal access. And if we have the right to say no, that means you can't take away our right to public access because those are both rights.
I just tell you.
And you don't want to go arrest the real criminals, but you would arrest or cite us for practicing our rights.
Reluctantly, ma'am. Very reluctantly.
But you still would.
It's still committing a crime, even when it's reluctantly.
Yes.
That's sad. I could cry right now.
That is sad.
All right, we have to go.
Yeah, we'll go talk to the sheriff now.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Hib.
Oh, she was just so sad she had to leave. Oh.
So we are here with Deputy Habe. So I've already called dispatch.
Habe? I said Saffer.
We have an officer dispatched here to come and take you as you are under private person's arrest pursuant to entry 3.225.
Okay.
For confessing to criminal conspiracy of coercion and extortion of rights on camera. There are many more charges that go along with it. Official misconduct, bribe receiving.
They're so funny, I love it.
Another criminal liability as an individual for corporate conduct. Misuse of entrusted position, misuse of entrusted property. So a bunch of crimes. We tried telling you yesterday. So if you're not doing your job, you're stealing our money. Any other employer would fire anyone who was not doing their job that they were paying them to do. When you signed your employment contract, that came with your non-discrimination policy, which you signed a receipt for. Your signature indicates that you read, understand, and know what you're signing and will abide by those terms in that contract. It's part of your obligation of good faith. And you've failed to perform those duties, so you failed the good obligation of good faith in your contract, and you're in breach of contract.
Well, if you ever place me under arrest, I'd like to talk to an attorney.
He's cheeky. He's so cheeky.
Questions? Thank you.
Sure.
Well, that was a good way to shut him down, I guess.
I'm going to go ahead and talk while you remain silent. It's fine if you want to remain silent. In House Bill 2929.
You thought it was.
Requires that you guys report or stop misconduct as soon as you're aware of it. We made you aware of it yesterday. So here we have Scherer versus Cohen, 41F946. We could go on and on quoting court decision after court decision. However, the Constitution itself answers our question: can a government legally put restrictions on the rights of the American people at any time for any reason? The answer
It's so funny. He's so smart.
is found in Article 6 of the U.S. Constitution.
He's a Constitution geek, man.
Miranda versus Arizona, where rights secured by the Constitution are involved, there can be no rulemaking or legislation which would abrogate them. 1973. It's not even that long ago. 1968, Simmons versus United States. The claim and exercise of the Constitution right cannot be converted into a crime. A denial of them would be a denial of due process of law.
I love hearing Ricky educate these officers love watching this content. Before we turn into some more, let's go ahead and listen to some music for about a minute, all right? Or two. Love this song. It's a good one.
Mama raised a cowboy, country as it comes. Daddy raised an outlaw, see the whiskey in my blood. Granny was a rebel, she was known to tote her gun. And Grandpa, his story where it all begun. Now law's in my blood, country in my soul. Pine trees in my eyes, it's the place where I call home. Bury me by my king, so they tell the story again. When they say my name, when they talk about where the outlaws begun.
Outlaw in the veins, my mama, she raised a good one. I'm a smooth criminal from the south, don't overlook them. I was raised on them truck trails, truck been filled with gun shells. Did blood on the tailgate, didn't get caught, so who cares? Blame it all on my roots, that I showed up in boots with this old ragged guitar, a bunch of badass tunes, square bodies, firearms and pit bulls, dirt road, bonfires and tattoos. We keep it real, we don't take no shit. Yeah, the outlaws in the blood will go and pick me a switch. So when I die, bury me next to my kin, so we can talk about the good times when good times end. I'm more than dust in the wind, I'm the song of the South, where all that big boy shit will get you punched in the mouth. I live life with no questions, I'm living to learn lessons. Got country inside my soul and a soul that's full of blessings.
Now law's in my blood, country in my soul. Pine trees in my eyes, it's the place where I call home. Bury me by my king, so they tell the story again. When they say my name, when they talk about where the outlaws begun.
No, say Amy's name when they talk about the outlaws in Oregon. How's everybody doing out there in the universe? Let us know down in the comments. Tell us how the audio is. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us what you think about medical tyranny. You know, guys, that's the thing too. Audio is gold. Video's silver, but audio's gold. I can say this, I'll say it every week. You can have 4K video of a tyrant violating your rights, but if the audio is wind, noise, static, or distorted screaming, you have nothing. In court, the transcript is king, and you can't write a transcript if you can't hear the words. Stop relying on your phone's internal microphone. It's weak. It's amateur hour. If you want to be taken seriously, you need to have the DJI Mic Mini 2. I'm talking about the full kit, 2 transmitters in shadow black, 1 receiver, and the charging case. This is the setup we use tonight, and this is the setup we use when we encounter tyrants, when we need undeniable proof. Here's why this is the accountability standard, okay? Number 1, this has 32-bit float internal recording. This is a game changer. The microphone records internally. So it's magnetic, you can stick it wherever, and it's recording everything. You know, when an officer starts screaming orders and your audio clips and the sound sounds like garbage, 32-bit float makes that impossible. it creates a backup recording inside the stick that can't be recovered later. It's unclippable. It is audio insurance, guys. If they scream, you get it in crystal clear receipt. Number 2, intelligent noise canceling. Traffic noise, wind, sirens, the mic too cuts through the chaos, so the jury hears the words and not the background noise. You guys make sure that you get the link in the description if you want to have crystal clear audio on your podcast and when you're interacting with police officers. Let's get back to Polyaudis Audits channel on YouTube. Wow, the action is. Where all that big boy stuff will get you punched in the mouth. That's like the song. I thought I seen a good one on here too. Let's see, where is it? It was like Dictator Sheriff or something like that. Gotta see that one, don't we? Dictator Governor is your boss, guys.
Are at Benton County Courthouse, where they have a ballot harvesting box. There we are at Benton County Courthouse, where they have a ballot harvesting box. Here's Amy, my great photographer and questionnaire extraordinaire.
We love you, Amy.
We were wondering if mask requirements are being enforced in the courthouse, and if sheriff's deputies would be the ones to enforce those orders. Obviously, you're
do you have business here?
Well, the courts are free and open to the public, so you don't necessarily need business here to be here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what you're doing or what you're.
Look at this guy, man. So they don't wear these masks all the time. The building, the air, if it's COVID in there, it's going to be infected everywhere. But they'll take it off when no one's watching, right? And they'll make you have to wear it.
We're auditing all the counties to find out.
The only thing I can tell you is the Chief Justice and the county supervisors say anybody who comes in the building has to wear a mask.
Okay, that's good enough. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Wait, now hold the phone. What's this? American Slave, 1870. Where are you? Where's your music at? Give me that link. I want to see it. We're going to look at it right now. You make your own music about the police and the dirty system? I know, right? American Slave, man. I gotta find this music you're talking about. Till I see that link, we'll come back and we'll watch some more Polyaudis audits.
Here's our security people. I don't know. So we'll go talk to the sheriff.
If you thought sheriffs were bottom of the barrel, there you go. That's the real bottom. I used to be a DPSST security guard. That's how I actually know a lot of these laws and what the police and DPSST qualified persons can and cannot do according to their own qualifications.
I did not know that.
Back to the pets we go. Hi, guys.
Look, man, when people come in to the courthouse or whatever and they got their camera up, man, they're not harassing nobody, man. They ain't hurting nobody. They're just exercising their rights. It's not dangerous and stuff, man. Like, you don't got to avoid them. You should come do your job, actually. Yeah, man, if you make the music, I want to get licenses to it, man. Let's put it up. Work with me. We'll put it on the video. We'll play it on the podcast or something. I'd love some accountability themed music that's original, and we could get some license agreements going on, man. Let's check it out, all right?
Bus.
Share the stream, everybody. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Tell me what you think of this microphone. Can y'all hear it good?
Just chit-chatting over there with another administrative employee instead of getting a deputy like we asked.
Yeah, of course they are.
Yeah, about half of our audits are spent waiting and being bored.
Well, yeah, then we'll just speed it up a little bit. My bad. We don't have to wait for the dull part. Let's get going. We'll find the better parts. Come on.
What laws are we enforcing for?
No. Why? Is that you have the right to.
I can tell that's the beginning of the conversation. So we got Officer Sapp. Here they come.
Hello. Good, how are you?
Good. So we've just got some questions.
Thank you, Lady J, for the comment.
We're fine in here.
Thank you all for all your engagements.
Right, but
thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for all your engagements. It means the world to the channel. Sure appreciate you being here. Every thumbs up helps. Every comment. And I love you guys.
it requires masks when you're inside a building.
Yeah, so that's actually unlawful. It's a violation of Article 1, Section 3 of the Oregon Constitution and Article 1, Section 34. So Section 3 says no law.
We have a policy within our city.
So, hold on. Do policies override laws?
Well, we own this building, and we can ask you to leave.
Do policies override laws? More specifically, do they override your constitutional rights?
Okay, we're not going to get into that.
So you're going to act in a dishonest, immoral, and unethical manner because you don't want to get into whether or not our rights are being violated already.
Oh man, that's messed up, bro.
It is. For other people, like myself, those guys.
Well, see, that's part of what freedom is that you have the right to choose.
You have freedom to infect people. You know you don't.
I'm not infected.
You do.
Turn it off.
Actually, that's what freedom is.
You don't have the right to ask us that.
No, I'm not on your side.
That's fine. You don't need to be.
So it is a public space, but we still have a right to have rules within our public space.
And they have to be constitutional, correct? You can make unlawful rules that violate the laws of the state? Because I'm pretty sure under 181A.410, you guys are required to follow all laws of this state and federal laws and both constitutions.
That's right.
We're enforcing the law.
But not the Constitution, right?
Just like we can't allow
So do you know
come into our business.
Do you know the definition of
without a shirt on?
Do you know what the definition of a rule under Oregon law? Because
they think it's so simple. The cops are so simple-minded sometimes. These public officials that do our work for us.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
They treat us rudely.
Outside and talk and discuss this.
We will comply under duress because what you're actually performing right now is coercion. But
your law degree.
He is
pro se litigation does not require a law degree, but you know that if you read the because I know the laws better than these officers here. Okay. So we're wondering why, or well, here we've actually got some written down. That's better.
The city policy questions, we need to direct toward human resources. But as far as
So-
the departments go,
So if
the
the
divisions, the departments within the city, we all fall under the same guidelines for mass policy.
okay, so
Hey, so I went and checked. I don't see the comment anywhere. It may have been held by YouTube for having a link or something. I don't know. But I'll check it out. If you put it in there, it's got to be either backstage or something. We'll get it up and I'll find the content, man. It should have showed up right here in the comments. I don't know why it didn't. Let me see. No, it looks like we missed it. I don't see it.
does the governor or the judges have the authority to decide who has rights without due process?
Do they, guys? Did you hear what he said?
Does the governor or the judges have the authority to decide who has rights without due process?
That would be for you, a question for you to ask a judge.
Well, if you're supposed to know and enforce the laws and we're being violated without due process, wouldn't it be you guys that enforce those laws? Since
I think that's what he's trying to say.
Well, what laws are we enforcing for
So-
masks? Have we said there was a law for masks?
How about this? If you're not sure what a law
Well, you said it's a rule, which is a
or
law.
provision of a law,
It's an
you
OAR,
have to
right?
look it up in order to make sure that you're acting in an honest, ethical, moral manner.
Well, we have a business to operate, right?
In a lawful, honest,
Public.
moral, and ethical
He's
manner.
calling it a business. It's
So-
the police
Like I
department.
explained, if you were not wearing a t-shirt, if you were shirtless, we could
City
still
of
ask
what?
you to leave.
You could
Corvallis.
ask, yeah, but that's not unlawful either.
Okay. And I'm not
What
saying
law would I
wearing-
be
I'm
breaking?
not saying wearing a mask is unlawful. I'm saying it's against our policy.
Okay, so if it's not unlawful and I don't leave when you ask me to, what makes me trespassing if I'm not there unlawfully?
Because we have control over this property.
But you just said it wasn't unlawful. And criminal trespass requires you to be there unlawfully, not just because somebody doesn't want you to be there.
Any other questions regarding the mask policy needs to be directed to human resources.
Human resources? We're not getting a job application,
You should really
bro.
read your department policy on non-discrimination. You signed a copy of a receipt saying that you received it and read it.
Oh, we go with the non-discrimination.
That sign right there on the
thing again.
door is a violation of 659A.030
Love it.
section B, which is covered in your non-discrimination policy. And it says that if you guys violate that, that you are guilty of coercion.
Yeah.
I would be too. Good luck, guys. So here we got a City of Corvallis police officer's cruiser, number 996, running unattended.
Oh, yeah, they're puffing.
And I'm pretty sure that it's a violation of their department policy.
I'm not seeing that link anywhere.
If you want to see it running really quick, just so y'all know. See the wet spot on the ground somewhere? Okay. Oh, look at that gas caps pop too. Not a canine unit, no dog inside. Just a running police cruiser.
Wait, what was that? I want to see that.
Let's see if we can get them to read. Let's see if we can get them to read.
Damn. Here's what he's bringing to the table when he goes in and talks to these people, okay? Let's read it. Section 2. Freedom of worship. Turn this music down. I feel like I'm competing with it a little bit. Is that better? Freedom to worship. All men shall be secure in their natural right and worship Almighty God according to the dictates of their own consciences. And your conscience cannot be governed, guys. No law. Section 3. Freedom of religious opinion. No law shall in any case whatever control the free exercise and enjoyment of religious opinions or interference with the rights of conscience. Section 9. Unreasonable searches or seizures. No law shall violate the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable search or seizure, and no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the person or thing to be seized. Section 20, equality of privileges and immunities of citizens. No law shall be passed granting any citizen or class. Oh, pardon, my eyes are just not wanting to tune in here. Or class of citizens' privileges or immunities which upon the same terms shall not equally belong to all citizens. Section 21, ex post facto laws. Laws impairing contracts, laws depending on authorization in order to take effect, and laws submitted in elections, I think.
Yeah. Constitution. Mask required.
Mask required. So funny. Isn't it?
Hello. So we would like to speak to a sheriff this time and report a crime.
We're listening, Ricky.
And we were also wondering if we could get copies of your department policy manuals for both the sheriff's office and the police. They're not posted online like they're supposed to be.
Yep. Get them. Good audit. Good audit.
There is that. It's almost like they might have looked that one up.
They went and looked it up. They were familiar with that one, huh? Oh yeah, we're not gonna go all through the slow part. Let's kick it ahead. What do we got next? Somebody gonna come out? Oh, he's gonna try to tell him to get out. I seen his eyes. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream.
You guys want to talk to somebody at the sheriff's office?
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. Let's go outside.
We're fine in here. It's public space.
You're not talking to anybody in the sheriff's office.
So you're telling us that we have to be removed from a public space?
I'm sorry?
So we have to be removed from a public space to interact with our employees?
No, we can talk out here.
They're discriminating
That's what you're saying. We have to leave in public. We have to leave in public space of our choosing.
This is a public space.
Of our choosing. We have a right.
Choosing.
Well, you're our employee, not the other way around.
Of my choosing.
You're not.
Marty, what's your name?
My name is Craig Riddler. I'm the undersheriff.
Not the other way around.
I'm not your employee.
You're not.
Marty, what's your name?
My name is Craig Riddler. I'm the undersheriff.
Okay.
I'm not your employee.
You're not.
Marty, what's your name?
My name is Craig Riddler. I'm the undersheriff.
Okay.
Your employee.
You're not.
Marty, what's your name?
My name is Craig Riddler. I'm the undersheriff.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So whose employee are you?
Employee of Benson County.
Okay. And who is the
What was
county?
your name, sir?
Who is the county? And my name's irrelevant.
Okay.
Who's the
You guys
county?
are gonna have to leave because they are gonna close the lobby. So
Well, we're waiting for some documents that we just ordered.
okay. Good luck.
The lobby closes?
Yeah.
You're one armed and dangerous criminal.
They close at 5? Yeah, I know. He's lying to me. He's making false unsworn statements knowingly.
So this guy has his sheriff's badge on. He doesn't have a name tag, but he did say who he was. In my experience, though, if you have no badge, no name tag, and you won't tell me who you are, you're no freaking buddy. I don't care if you got a gun or I'm not doing what you say. You haven't identified. And this is going to look great if you touch me or do something because you are nobody until you identify. There's no secret police in the United States. So good job on identifying, but next time wear your name tag there under sheriff, deputy, mask face.
The door says it closes at 5.
Yeah, that's right. Door says it closes at 5.
Why did you come out here all hot and defensive?
Who does he even think he is? He thinks he's closing it down. Who does he think he is? Under sheriff coming out, probably just tucked in his shirt. Who knows what they were doing back there?
Why did you come out here all hot and defensive?
Probably didn't have a mask on though. Tell you that much.
You didn't see your behavior from there to there?
So my behavior was hostile?
Yes, from the very beginning. Can you explain to me why?
Seems like he's been standoffish. Standoffish. His eyes said, "Get out of here," when he first came out of the doors. Like I thought he was going to ban him. It's exactly what he was going to do. He was going to lock him out. I don't trust this guy. You shouldn't trust him. Looks like maybe he's a bean counter or something. Minus the pocket protector. What's he even doing here? I don't trust this guy at all, man.
Sure.
So, I'm assuming you've read the Oregon Constitution. I would hope so.
Okay.
He laughed. He thought it was funny. That's not funny. He should have confirmed or denied that.
You know,
So-
I understand you guys have an agenda and you have a belief system, and that's great.
This is our belief system.
But
we're...
Yeah, he picked up the Oregon Constitution that he was showing us. That's what this officer has sworn to uphold.
You don't get to tell us what
I
you're
know.
here for, sir. No.
Okay.
We have
So I'm here to
to
report a crime, and if you're going to refuse to take the report on the crime, that's refusing to do your duty.
That's right.
I'm not refusing to do my duty. Okay.
So
Okay,
get
so
that
then-
right.
Belief system is
That's what they were doing too. They were going to every county and they were reporting a crime. That's why they would go to the sheriff's department. So they actually have official business. They want to report a crime.
different than.
Is it up to you to determine whether or not I'm a victim?
If you're going to interrupt me, I'm not going to be able to answer all your questions.
What a
the way you
what a
would
guy!
like me to.
What a guy he
That's
is.
not gonna
How
work
are you
that way.
determining
I
what
don't
our
trust
belief
him.
system is?
You guys?
Well,
Have
Go-
we ever,
go-
your
spo-
belief
have we ever
system-
spoken before? So how are you going to assume what our belief system
You
is?
guys?
Have you and I ever
Congress-
spoken before?
He did though. She's right.
You keep it in a.
He did though. He's like, you guys have an agenda. You guys have a belief system. He's totally rolling on those principles and those ideologies that he's already pre-assumed about these guys, in my opinion. She's right.
Interrupted me. I let you.
You can't deny public services per federal law.
Yes, I can.
18. You can violate 18 U.S.C. 245.
I don't know what that is, but it's
It's a federal law. You're a public accommodation. You just said you're open to the public.
I have the right to refuse service to anyone.
That's what 18 U.S.C. 245 is exactly about.
My store, I'm asking you to leave.
Do you understand what trespassing means?
Yes.
Actually, the way Ricky is, man, Polyana's honest, the way he's got all of his cannons loaded and everything, and he comes with all this information, you know, I wouldn't want to argue with him either, man. Ain't that the truth, right? Like, could you imagine arguing with Ricky, man? I wouldn't want to do it. He's got too much in that brain of his. I'm going to lose. I'm going to get irritated quick.
You're trespassing. When I ask you to leave and you don't leave, you're now trespassing.
That's not what trespassing
Yes, it
is.
I wouldn't fucking touch me.
Don't touch her.
The worst thing you could do is put your hands on me right now. The absolute worst fucking thing you can do is put your hands on me.
Yeah, don't fucking touch her.
Get out right now. I have the right to use reasonable force once I've asked you to leave and you don't leave.
You.
Get out. Right now.
I fucking dare you.
Get the fuck out. What?
Oh.
Get out!
Oh, SpaghettiOs! Oh no!
Get the fuck out!
Oh! You have the bat!
Fuck you! Get the fuck out of here!
Hey, you know, when you gotta tie that weapon to you, or you gotta grip it really, really tight. You gotta be stronger than the other person. But they probably still get the weapon. 9 times out of 10, a weapon is used against the person who brought it to the fight. So be careful out there. Always hold a defense posture, really secure. Have a wide stance. Grasp the bat really strong. Thank you for joining in. Hit the thumbs up on your way in. We're learning about Amy Mandatory Freedom over on Facebook and Tracking Treason on YouTube. And you can see her right here taking away a bat from a store owner who thought that she was going to bully her around. Call the police on this lady. Anyways, Amy ended up going to trial. They denied her an attorney, and she's doing 4 years. I put the information in the description if you would like to show her some love, or if you would like to put some money on her books, write her a letter. You know the drill. Let's listen to some of the song again for a second, and we'll get right back to it.
Take no shit, yeah, the outlaws in the blood will go and pick me a switch. So when I die, bury me next to my kin, so we can talk about the good times when good times end. I'm more than dust in the wind. I'm the song of the South, where all that big boy shit will get you punched in the mouth. I live life with no questions. I'm living to learn lessons. Got country inside my soul, and a soul that's full of blessings.
Now all's in my blood, country in my soul, pine trees in my eyes. It's a place where I call home. Bury me by my kin, so they tell the story again. When they say my name, when they talk about where the outlaws we grew up.
How do you like that Jesse Howard song, everybody? Outlaw in my blood. I like it. Country in my soul. Let's watch this one.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, it's you again. I've already got your face. It's fine.
Looks like we're at a BLM protest.
Not your carnival, bitch.
How you doing? Oh, it's you again. I've already got your face. It's fine.
I don't know. They might have been out there trying to dox people. I don't know what that was all about.
But don't let them
Doxing's
tell
not
you
right,
that
people. Doxing isn't right.
She assaulted them. They came to our place of business with a bat and hit her.
Okay.
She only has 23 videos over here, but I think we should check them out. Portland Antifa, she said. Only the biggest lies.
And then I got shoved out by the cop.
That's not my fault!
I'm not saying it is. Stop fucking with them. They don't fuck with us until you fuck with their
Why is
shit.
this important to have? Why is this
Why are you
information
touching
that
me?
you'd like to record?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Where's your mask?
I'm not a sheep.
Where's your mask?
Where's your mask?
I'm not a sheep.
Everybody's harassing her about that mask, man. That's messed up, ain't it? Oh, thank you for sharing, Lady J. I appreciate you being in the comments. I appreciate every one of you guys out there watching, engaging with the videos. But this ain't about me. This is about Amy. She's doing 4 years right now. She's doing 4 years in the Oregon Penitentiary, Coffee Creek Correctional Facility. And makes me sad that they go through the holidays and nobody writes them. Nobody gives them no money. Nobody says, hey, hey, hey. So that's why I thought I would bring up these people this week before this holiday comes, while we're all out shopping, enjoying these weather, these holidays, and all of our freedoms, the ones the tyrants don't take from us. Thank you all for being a part of it. I love y'all.
Like, not everybody
Not a
fucking
sheep.
knows
Don't
wanna
that.
get shot. Is
We're here for
being a sheep
nonviolent
protecting
protest.
our community?
Who are you protecting?
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. Who are you protecting?
Who are you protecting?
Watch out.
Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter! You look dumb as fuck. What are you doing? Like there's no need.
That's in front of the people's faces. You're not gonna do that. Don't talk to a woman like that.
Why are you guys messing with me? Go away.
You get out of here.
Why can't I be here?
Why are you recording people's faces?
Your street. How is it your street?
How is it your street?
How is it yours?
Wear a fucking mask, dude.
It really doesn't matter. I mean, she may have been recording their faces and stuff, but she's actually documenting the mask thing, right? Like, it's not always what it seems like, everybody. These people out here at this protest, I know that they're worried about getting doxxed and stuff. So they don't want to have photos of their face taken, but it's not really debatable. And if you're doing your protesting right, your face should be covered, actually. We shouldn't be able to tell who you are. And I should be able to do my job as press, documenting the mask thing separate from your protest or BLM. That's my take on it. Tell me what you think about it in the comments, everybody. Let me know, and let's go.
Fuck the feds!
Anyways, if you want to see the rest of this video, you can go over to Tracking Treason on YouTube and check it out.
It's all you guys touch nuts.
Yeah,
You got this close.
You came at me.
I'm not scared of you. It's all you guys touch nuts. Yeah, You got this close.
You came at me.
I'm not scared of you.
Be lawful.
I am being lawful.
No, you're not.
By all means, you're not.
No, you're not.
We haven't touched anyone. We haven't touched a single officer. Twice now, 2 officers have touched one of us. That's his problem. We've given you space. And it's about to be your fucking problem. This gentleman over here. And what's your name and badge number?
So there.
And we have right to know who we're interacting with. What was it? And your name? Hey, outside. Thank you. What's your SSD numbers? Oh, I'll definitely figure it out. Yeah.
All you need is your last name to get it anyways.
Yeah, but
supposed to surrender. They're supposed to give it immediately.
Yeah, they are, but all you need, I can look it up with the last name. It's not hard.
We're trying to establish the fact that they're not doing their job by even reporting, giving their ID.
Yeah, and the one guy that was upping me big time for going in offered me a chair. Sure, whatever you want. Would you become?
Thank you, Lady J, for that 5x5. I sure appreciate that. Is the audio when I talk good, super, or bad?
He put his hands on me.
I started filming once everything got hairy now.
Everybody's ultimately safe.
Oh, I love it. Did that cop just say, treat everybody with kindness? Who said that? I love it. Was that Amy? I'm missing it. Who's saying it?
Treating other people like you would want to be treated. Which means that some of these people aren't ready to back down. They're depending on the money for their families and what have you. So it's not about that.
Well, it depends. I mean, there's one thing to need the money, it's another thing to believe in the tyranny.
Okay. Thank you for explaining it. Thank you for forwarding it.
So let's not be
And I appreciate your light.
So let's.
Okay. Thank you for being lawful.
Ricky B in those Celtic braid, don't he? He got them cornrow nice on his head, huh? I wonder who had the nimble fingers that could do that at. Oh, speaking of nice hair.
Hi Jennifer, how you doing?
Here comes Jennifer.
Jennifer.
She escalates violence.
58901. Oh, nope. Sorry. Oh, that's Justin Peckles. That's her. Jennifer Peckles. 51480. Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to block anyone in.
Let's see what kind of training Jennifer has gone through here. Did you know all your training is online? It's pretty cool.
Oh, it is? That's dope.
Oh, you just went through bias crimes. Holy shit. She just went through bias crimes training.
That is cool.
Holy shit.
That is pretty cool, man, that he's got that online. Where do you find that information? Somebody got to tell me. Oh, thank you. The microphone volume is super, Lady J. Thank you for your input. Look, she looked a little sheepish when he said that, man. Didn't she? She was like, wow, he did see the training.
Let's see, that was May 19th this year. May 19th. Did you learn much? You know what bias is, right?
Oh, don't be laughing at him, but he asked if she knew what it was. She just went through the training. Don't be a jerk.
It was only 2 hours. She might have slept.
Hey, I've done worse though in my activism, in my art. So, like I said, I really idolized Ricky a little bit for the way he's articulate and able to express himself so well, but also backs it up with like some textbook constitutional law, federal law, state law stuff when he speaks. So I always thought that was cool.
Oh, and she did ethics training, an hour of ethics training, February 17th.
Man, how about how everybody's wearing masks though? Isn't that crazy? You guys want to see the whole video? Go over and check it out over on Tracking Treason. Check out another one. Oops, not that one. Watch that other one already. And I think I've seen all of her videos, basically, from what I see. We've watched them all. That's why over on Facebook, she has some more material. We can check it out. See what's going on over here.
But yeah, I'm just wondering how I might apply for the police force. I'd really just love to be town people fighting for freedom and democracy. I saw the footage this past weekend and it really...
That is hilarious. It really inspired him.
Hey.
How can I help you?
I just have a question. So, I have a small business and I'm still requiring people to wear masks. And, I'm just wondering what I'm allowed to do if people weren't going to wear masks. Like, say a couple comes into my business and they're trying to tell, they want to order something from me, but they won't put masks on. And they're trying to talk to me. Can I physically, and I don't even want to listen to what they have to say because I don't think I have to. Can I physically remove them out of my store?
Nope.
That could be considered assault, depending on how you do it. So I wouldn't suggest physically removing anybody, touching anybody, because that could be, a crime. I need to put you on hold to answer 911. Okay, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so refusing service.
Now wait a second. Hold on. Wait. What just happened?
That's not something we do. That's all a civil issue.
No, hold on though. I like that the lady, what did she say? She's working 2 lines here or something? Like she went and answered a 911 call and came back. That was super duper. That's the kind of workers that we need right there. I like that. Oh, go back.
Hey.
How can I help you?
I started into my business, and they're trying to talk to me because I don't think I have.
That could be considered assault depending on how you do it. So I wouldn't suggest
Had to get back on track there.
Touching anybody, because that could be, a crime. I need to put you on hold to answer 911. Okay, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so refusing service or anything like that, you'd have to follow the laws with. That's not something we do. That's all a civil issue. If you ask someone to leave and they are refusing, it could be trespassing. You could call us, and we can have officers come and physically remove them. But
isn't it just trespassing? Like if I'm asking you to leave, you're not leaving, that's trespassing.
Correct.
Don't I have a right to use reasonable force to get them out of my building?
I would not suggest putting your hands on any person.
Nah, don't do that.
I don't have information on that. You can talk to an attorney to see what your rights are on that. That's not something I can give you advice on. Our recommendation would be to keep yourself safe and away from them and out of danger, and give us a call to have an officer come and deal with the situation.
What if they're not dangerous? They just want to talk. Like they think they know the laws on what trespassing is, and what if they aren't even a threat
So I
whatsoever?
can't really do the what-if questions. Those are all for an attorney. My suggestion to you would be to keep yourself safe and give us a call, and to not engage with them.
To not engage, that would be best. Taking out a baseball bat and trying to hit them wouldn't be a very good idea.
No, that would be considered a crime, and you'd be arrested and go to jail.
Oh.
Yeah, if you tried to hit someone with a baseball bat, that could be menacing.
Oh, interesting. Funny you should say that, because that's exactly what happened to me on November 3rd. At Come Together, I was assaulted by the employees there with a baseball bat, and I was arrested.
Okay, well, that may be its own individual situation, and depending on the totality of the situation and what was investigated, that might be what happened.
Oh, no, we know exactly what happened, but your answers you just gave me were very helpful. Thank you. Have a great day.
Didn't end up being helpful, though. That sucks.
Nope, that was perfect. Thank you.
That was perfect. Thank you.
That calendar. Thank you, Your Honor. Our apologies. It frees someone up for something else, so I'm not stressing about it too much. State of Oregon versus Amy Hall.
Okay, I don't know what this is. It sounds like court audio though, and I ain't doing it. And I did not know. I'm not violating any federal or state laws. They weren't allowed to record in there. That was a clip from a broadcast. I don't want to put it on here.
Oh, you catch yourself something? Dang, girl. You catch yourself
Oh no.
something?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like that. I don't like that very much.
Well, two people accused.
Nope, definitely can't do that. Don't be a copyright.
What I'm about to say is probably not going to be very well received. It's going to be misunderstood by many. I'm sure I'll get ridiculed and hate for it. But I need you to think instead of respond. It seems like there's a lot of people that...
Who is it, the guy, Tucker Carlson?
Don't do much thinking and a whole lot of responding. That means you're driven by your emotions. I'm kind of past the emotional part of all of this. Yeah, it's there, deep-seated anger and everything, but it's more of a calculated stance at this point. I wish you would lose everything you have.
What?
All your comforts, all of your conveniences.
What did you say?
And absolutely all of your distractions. So your television, your internet, your social media, your power, your electricity, your fuel, your grocery stores, your vehicles, your houses, your everything.
What?
Your hospitals, your pharmacies, your country. I wish you would lose everything you have until you have absolutely nothing and you're standing in the middle of the streets with nothing left. You've lost it all.
I don't like that.
Standing out in the rain and the cold, hungry, cold, screaming children. Nothing left to live for. And then, I hope when you're standing there, they tell you it's illegal for you to stand there. They tell you it's illegal for you to lay down. They tell you it's illegal for you to ask for help.
Oh, that happened to me.
Until it hits you like a brick in the side of the head. It soberingly hit you that you are now a criminal for existing on the planet. You, yourself, and your children,
for sure,
and everything about your whole existence has now been made illegal.
I don't like that very much, man. That's how it is for homeless people.
Why do I wish this? Seems horrible, doesn't it? It's cruel. What a piece of shit I am to wish such horrible thing upon everyone.
I was wondering what you were getting at.
Well, the
I'm hearing
reason
you out.
why is
I'm hearing
because
you
it's all of this shit that keeps you complacent. And what's happening is everything I just mentioned is actually being taken from you. Now, you don't notice that it's being taken from you because while they're taking the things that matter, they're leaving you with the things that don't matter, like social media, like your movies, your music, your entertainment, your convenience stores, your comfort foods,
A lot of that.
your bare minimal.
Theaters were closed, parks were closed.
And they're not doing it to everyone at once. No, they're doing it. It's a trickle feed, but it happens to some people over here while nothing happens to the people over there. So the people over there don't care what happens to the people over there because it's not happening to them. So I wish that it would happen to everyone all at once. Because when there's nothing left to keep you complacent and passive, you have no reason to make an excuse anymore not to get up and told you you are now illegal to survive, to live here. They've stripped you of everything. And go down there and gather them up and put them on trial by the very laws they made themselves exempt from and put everyone else accountable to. You know, the laws where if it don't suit them, they just change it at their will to suit them. And if you would do this, then that world that you claim you love and want so much could come back. But you keep waiting for somebody else to do it.
That's true.
Many of you say, I'm waiting for Jesus to come back. I don't know how you lost sight of the fact or what you were very clearly told that you were members of the body of Christ.
Oh,
and that he works through you.
Oh, yeah.
And whatever gets done in God's will gets done through the will of the people. You're waiting for a magical entity that
everything's consensual, man.
Lives in the clouds.
This guy gets it.
To come down and save you.
You're all consenting to this.
And he told you you were that temple, and he told you you were that body. And it is through you. So you ask, why does God...
Might be wondering why we're watching this, but we're reviewing mandatory freedom. She's incarcerated in an Oregon facility right now. This is her Facebook page, and this is something she said that she stood behind this. So,
well, the reason why,
and
they're not doing it to everyone at once. No, they're doing it's a trickle feed, but it happens to once, because when there's nothing left back. I don't know how you lost sight of the fact when there's nothing left that you will finally get up. I mean, if I look at the other countries and I ask myself, what was it that got them to get up and finally say enough and get in their streets and start destroying the oppressors around them, or at least trying to? Well, what it is they have nothing left. There's nothing more for them to take from them. All those things I mentioned, they're now gone in their world. So now they don't care anymore. The whole world is waiting for America, the last bastion of hope here, where everyone is armed. They're all waiting for us. And the same people that are doing it to them are doing it to us. But I'll be damned if you
What
can't
people?
get somebody to do whatever you want, if you could just throw a big enough bribe in front of them, and that's exactly what they've done.
What people?
Because all of these things that keep you complacent are bribes, which means you've taken a bribe. Because it's easy. For some people, it's too late. They're in them streets, and now they're being told that they're not even allowed to lay their head down. But you don't care. It's not you. But it will be. And it will absolutely be your children. So what's going to happen in the end of this is everyone in this country and a lot of people around the world are going to go down in history books as the cowards, the traitors, the ones that allowed it to happen. That's going to be your legacy. If I could fix it myself, I would. But I need no less than 100 million men and women ready to go.
What?
Ready to sacrifice just the way everything was sacrificed for them so that you could have what you have now. That you're just letting go for nothing. That's all right. Don't say you weren't warned. And don't say it's not your own fault.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess that was Sermon Show 1 over there on Tiki Talk. Let's TikTok about it. What else can we find over here on Amy's Facebook? Thought we would find some more of the content from her and the sheriff's department.
Look, fast. If you got a problem, I'm pulling up. Strap. Big booty bitch and I'm pulling on. Trash. I play with them words, I play with them birds. I'm really that. I'm stating facts. When I'm
Tracking Treason over on TikTok, guys. That's Amy's page over there. If you look in the description, I put the information for the Coffee Creek Correctional Facility. That's where Amy's being held right now. 4 years in there. She needs some letters and stuff, guys. She needs some support. She's feeling completely abandoned. She needs people to send her something, like she go hold in her hand from the outside to let her know that she wasn't forgotten. You know, let her walk out this gate one day and read a comment over on her channel that showed some good love. And yeah, it seemed like she regards herself as a Christian person, if that means anything to you, in a positive light. Could you imagine living in here? Wow. Dang. Yeah, that's nasty, man. That's a nasty place to be. I've been in jail before, man, and it really ain't anywhere to be at all. I'm just saying, I was the only place on earth and the only time in my life I was ever dehumanized. I felt like not a human being. And yeah, and I always try to never do that to somebody now. Thing is, I need y'all to come over here and subscribe. She got 102 subscribers. Okay, let's blow it up. Go on over there. We'll check back in a little bit. We also got Polyaudis Audits channel. That's what we were going to look at next. Give me a sec. I'll pull that right on up. Oh, yeah.
All rise. The circuit court of the state.
I'm not certain that a trial day is what everybody wants to listen to right now. If you want to, they got the trial over there.
Here we are at Marion County Courthouse. See how they do on practicing medicine without a license.
Oh yeah, this is what I've been looking for.
Signage on their doors.
Something like this. We'll see what happens.
Hello.
You need to stop recording because they're not permitted, it's not permitted past this point.
Oh, I don't think we're going
We don't need a permit.
Past this point because we're not putting masks on.
I don't think I need a
If there's
permit.
deputy sheriff we could talk to here.
Regarding you practicing medicine on us without a license.
Oh, yeah, we'll get a deputy.
Thank you.
So we'll have to ask you to step back outside with the.
No. What are you, a security guard or
That's
something?
actually the problem right there, is that you're asking us that.
Yeah, you're not even a... I don't think she's anybody, but...
It's supposed to break the law. I understand.
We follow the law. It's not a law. That's why he thinks it's funny.
It's not funny.
Felony coercion isn't that funny.
No, it's not funny.
Neither is practicing medicine without a license, which is also a felony.
Oh, that's a felony, huh? You know what's that?
Also a felony.
I did that. That was my dad.
We're really not here to harass you guys, but the problem with you practicing medicine on a license, that will be on you. That's a personal.
That's right.
Oregon law falls on individual responsibility.
Well, I'm not saying practicing medicine.
We're telling you, we read the law, practicing medicine without a license, and it is exactly what you're doing. We're just letting you know. We're not coming after you. That's. So if you offer, undertake to diagnose, prescribe, or treat any...
Yeah, she's going to have a story to tell her grandkids, man, or her kids, man.
Illness.
Oh, I didn't know I was practicing law without practicing medicine without a license.
Injury, infirmary, anything like that, you are practicing medicine without a license. Hello.
Can we step outside real?
Hey, they got it pretty clear. This must have been an iPhone or something. What kind of phone has he got? Because look, this is a pretty good shot of this officer's name right here. Jay McDonald.
We're actually in a...
Hey, back the fuck up, Jay.
Public space right now, and we know our...
Yeah, so back up.
Our rights, we're all right here.
So, Marion County, guys.
I'm going to ask you some questions regarding your conduct.
Hey, look, his shit's dirty too, man. This dude gets down. They sent out, like, the Rough Rider or something, dude. I don't know, man. They sent out, and Captain, get the fuck out of here, I guess.
Fortunately, in this courthouse, per the presiding judge's orders, there's no recording. If you want to record
Well, she just told us that we were fine recording, right? We're just not past that point.
A judge doesn't have the authority to do that.
You're not allowed to record in this building anywhere. So,
Is there a law that says that?
if you guys want to step outside and I can have a conversation with you and you can record me all you want.
Is there a law that says that?
We're bringing the order right now.
No law.
No, law, because the orders have to be lawful.
That's right.
It is a lawful order on behalf of the presiding judge.
Just because the judge says this is a lawful order does not make it a lawful order. That's up to you guys, actually, as the executive department, to determine whether or not they're committing official misconduct, which is a violation of any statute of their office.
Okay, so there's a law that allows the presiding judge in charge of the courthouse to make that determination.
To make rules within applicable provisions of law.
Courthouse, which Deputy Larson has that.
Okay, let's go ahead and see this real quick.
You can take it if you want. Here, you can have the copy.
Cool.
Can we step outside, folks?
This is actually a violation of your First Amendment rights. And the judge's orders, they have to follow all applicable provisions of law. And she didn't even actually cite the ORS law that she's getting the authority for this from. So there's no authority on this.
Okay.
So the law that you're referring to where she gets to make rules for the courthouse is ORS 1.002. And in that law, it says within all applicable provisions of law, which includes Constitution, both constitutions. So another thing we're wondering is, why hasn't anyone caught that the mandate for the masks and the vaccines is unconstitutional and therefore illegal, which would be making her commit official misconduct and you guys failing your duties?
That's all up to interpretation, sir.
Okay, so
I'm here
We get
for
this
the
from you
rules.
guys all the time. You guys think that you can just interpret the law however you want to. It's written in clear, simple wording.
So we're
High
here
schoolers
for
can
the rules
understand it.
of this courthouse.
This
Okay?
is a public building.
Okay, so
It is, but
it-
there's, just like any other public property, there's rules and laws that you have to abide by. So in this
Laws,
building,
yes.
in
This
this
is a place for
building,
public accommodation, right?
you cannot record in this building unless you obtain written permission from the presiding.
We don't ask the
She's,
judge
she's
for our
happy,
rights.
she's happy to oblige by that, but there's a process to go through. Even the media goes through it every day. It's a process that everybody
well,
knows
we're
about.
not
and
we're
it's
not
clear.
media. We're private persons with our natural rights under 174.030.
It doesn't change her directive in that order.
This is a lawful
She's not
directive.
allowed
In
to
case you
deprive a
haven't-
person of their natural rights without due process. So yeah, it is a violation. It's
She's-
her
she's
order is a
And
violation of
her-
the law.
By the people.
Elected officials don't get to practice medicine without a license.
She's
Or
not
force
practicing
people into
medicine.
involuntary
We're
servitude.
just talking about the recording
Have you
devices
read
right
the
now.
law on practicing medicine without a license? Do you know
I'm
what
not
that
a
is?
doctor, so I don't read the
You are,
practicing
well,
medicine
you're
law.
a law officer, you should know what the law says about not practicing
Well,
medicine without a license.
it's a felony. So if someone practices medicine without a license, that's
Like I
an
said,
arrest.
I'm
You
here
have
for
to.
the rules in this building, guys.
Then
That's all.
What about the laws?
Well, I think we went over enough of it. I'm glad to have shared this time with you all. Thank you for coming in, commenting, showing your support. Yeah, they were cosplaying it, wasn't they, Lady J? Yep. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you all for coming in. If you want to get some great audio on your streams, and even while you're live, you can use the DJI Mini 2 mic combo kit with one receiver and 2 transmitters. The audio is clear. It'll be useful for you in court. The range is up to 820 feet. And it's some really good equipment. So check out the link in the description. And we're going to put some music on while y'all talk about it. Thanks for being there.
By my king, so they tell the story.